Hello, welcome back to Kitchen Yetu. On today's episode, I'll be showing you how to make my salmon shrimp pasta Alfredo. Come on in, let's get started. The ingredients are just fresh salmon. I patted it dry, and we're going to start by adding some seasoning. So the first thing is some garlic powder, then we'll go to black pepper. Then I'm gonna go in with some lemon pepper seasoning. Next thing I'm going to do is put some soy sauce. This I'm just going to add a pinch of Himalayan pink salt. A table salt is fine. And I'm going to add just a sprinkle because we added some soy sauce, so I don't want to over salt this. And right after, I'm just going to wrap the seasoning into the salmons and just make sure that everything is well marinated, and then I'm going to set it aside. So moving on to the shrimp, here I have some jumbo shrimp, and I'm going to start seasoning this. So the first thing I do is just add some black pepper there, followed by some lemon pepper seasoning. I'm going to add some garlic powder as well as some blackened seasoning. And definitely, guys, I will add this recipe on the description box under this video. You will find the exact measurement of what I used on this recipe. Then we're going to go in with some soy sauce and a little bit of pink Himalayan sauce. Like I said, if you don't have the pink salt, just use your regular salt. It's fine. And I'm just going to mix everything up, making sure that the seasoning get into my shrimp. Mix, it looks something like this, and we're just going to set it aside, and we're going to begin by sauteing this on the stove. So here I have a hot skillet. I'm adding butter, just a little piece of butter there, and we're going to let it melt. Now this is on medium to low heat, and once all the butter is fully melted, then we're going to start preparing our shrimp. Alright, so now that the shrimp is cooking beautifully, it doesn't take that long, maybe about 3-5 minutes tops. While it's doing its thing, let's go check on the pasta that I am making here. Just some nice pasta there cooking. We're gonna cook it al dente. Now it's time to turn on. As you can see, that beautiful crust, golden crust is just beautiful. Right, and now it's time to make the salmon. So I'm gonna add butter again onto the pan. Once it gets hot, we're going to start to prepare our salmon. Man, that looks so good, and it smells so wonderful. So we're gonna prepare it, and as you notice, I'm putting just skin side up. And we're just gonna cook this on medium to low heat because we do not want to overcook. At the same time, we do not want to undercook the salmon. So we're just gonna let it cook itself. And as you can see, look at that. After like 3-5 minutes, you will see that beautiful golden crust. Once you turn it to the other side, like I'm doing now, I'm just going to go ahead and load the heat, like cook it on low from here on out until it's ready. And in the meanwhile, just leave that alone and move on to making the Alfredo sauce. So here I have my pan. I'm gonna add some olive oil. I'm gonna begin by sauteing some onion and some garlic and some ginger. So now that everything is beautifully integrated into this pot, we have the onions, we got the garlic going on and the ginger. And now, once you see that it's translucent like this, we're going to move on to the next ingredient, which will be heavy whipping cream. Just add enough. Then I'm going to drop in just a little tiny piece of butter. You know, butter makes everything taste good. Then I'm going to go in with some Italian seasoning. We're going to go with some cilantro flakes or parsley. Sprinkle in a little bit of salt. Add in about a tablespoon of Old Bay seasoning. A little black pepper. A good mix and let it come to a simmer. It comes to a boil, and now the next ingredient is really optional. I'm going to go ahead and add in some cheese. I added a mixture of Monterey cheddar and some Parmesan cheese. Ooh, look how smooth and ooey gooey it is. After a while, just keep cooking. Look at that beautiful sauce. Now it's time to add in the spaghetti pasta that we cooked. Tell you what, this is gonna be so delicious. Look at that. So you're gonna give it a quick, nice mix, and pretty much you're gonna let it simmer on low heat for about maybe 5-10 minutes. You know, just to make sure that all that sauces is in the noodles really well. And now it's time to just add in the shrimp that we made from before. We're going to add even the salmon, and your meal is pretty much ready. Look at that. It is so delicious. Well, I hope you did enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please consider to subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it, and it will notify you next time I upload. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next video.